Encostanati, who is by Encostanati out of Cincinnati Girl. So the one run behind Open Book, who we see later on in the program. Looking forward to that. That looks to be a real strong 900-metre 3-year-old maiden at Broadmeadow runner about a week and a bit ago. In fact, it was August 10, wasn't it? So we're talking 2 weeks ago now. And Encostanati on its toes, fit, looks in good order. As we see Memphis, the first one into the stalls, just a little bit fractious there in the gates. In awe of Yeshay now joins the line. More tote support Burlington Gardens into $4.50. But the odds on favourite $1.70 in Encostanati. As we see Jack the Ringer going forward. Rachel Murray in the Gosford club's colours. Dark blue with a logo and also white armbands. So Burlington Gardens will be the last one to move forward for the first Sunday racing here at Gosford. Burlington Gardens for Brenton Avdulla moves in and they're set to go. First event of the afternoon. The red lights are on. Set to go. And away, Burlington Gardens on the outside, the best to begin with Jack the Ringer. Encostanati not far away either. Behind them, Super Zest. And they were followed by Gorman as they settle from in awe of Yeshay, and 3 lengths away to Memphis at the rear. 750 metres to go. It's Burlington Gardens serving it up to Encostanati. And Burlington Gardens eventually goes to the front clearly. 2 lengths Encostanati. 1.5 lengths Jack the Ringer, followed by on the outside in awe of Yeshay. 2 further back in the field is Gorman on the outside of Super Zest, who's tapped along, and 3 lengths away to Memphis as they come around the turn. 400 metres to go. It's Burlington Gardens just in front. Encostanati on the outside, the odds-on favourite about to lay down the law, and they were followed by Jack the Ringer behind them from in awe of Yeshay. Encostanati at the 150 goes up to Burlington Gardens. Jack the Ringer on the outside. Encostanati at the 75. Jack the Ringer's getting close. Encostanati about 3/4, and the first favourite gets in. Encostanati from in second, Jack the Ringer. Burlington Gardens third. They were followed by in awe of Yeshay. A gap to Gorman, Super Zest and Memphis at the rear of the field in 58.8. Encostanati 180, 120 from Jack the Ringer, who may have given odds-on punters just a little bit of a fright halfway up the straight. And Burlington Gardens, no third dividend. 58.57, that time locks in. 58.57. Which is around 0.36. In fact, it's right on 0.36 outside the class record. 4 Encostanati, Nathan Berry for Bjorn Baker at Warwick Farm. Second, 3 Jack the Ringer, Rachel Murray for Alan Keogh at Wyong. And third, number 1 Burlington Gardens, Brenton Avdulla for Gary Portelli. Fourth was number 6, and that was in awe of Yeshay, Chelsea Jokic for Sylvia Sabo at Orange. 4, 3, 1 and 6, fifth 5, 58.57 and 34.21 was the last 600 metres, 34.21. A half length the winning margin by 2 3/4. A half length by 2 3/4 in 58.57. So it's done enough there. Had to contest to sit up on the speed, and after getting rid of Burlington Gardens, had Jack the Ringer, who had the soft sit on them, challenging halfway up the straight, and it's done enough to score Encostanati. And there was some cheering too. There's a swag of owners. The gelding by Encostanati out of Cincinnati Girl, and that also franks the form of Open Book, who goes around. In fact, Open Book, trained by Darren Smith, a dual engager for the program, was in races 5 and 8 today. It's going around in race number 5. The second event, the Michael Hansel Signs Fillies and Mares, take out 8, 10 and 11. We've got a field of 10 to run at 1:15. So all of the details you have there. 4, 3, 1 and 6 after the first. The first 4, 3, 1 and 6 as horses return. Encostanati is a gelding by Encostanati out of Cincinnati Girl, a Langfur mare. Bjorn Baker at Warwick Farm is the winning trainer, and drawing first blood this afternoon, Sunday racing at Gosford, Nathan Berry.
back. He could have easily got in a speed battle, you know.
Yeah. That was good to see, actually.
Yeah. He run further, right?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Thank you.
All right, Nathan. First looks.
Yeah, he was. All credit goes to Bjorn and his stable staff. He hasn't been the easiest horse to handle. He's quite highly strung. And from the improvement that I saw the time I trialled him to today, his manners are a lot better. He settled very well today, which he probably wouldn't have done a month ago. And that won him the race. So if he can keep pleasing us and keep doing things right, he'll definitely get further than 1,000.
Yeah, well, his first start, he obviously showed a heap of speed and just got run down. It was a strong form race, but today, when you had the option there, I noticed you did take the sit. So is that just trying to teach him a bit more?
It is, and look, he was suspect over the 900 the other day, so I wanted to make sure he'd run a strong 1,000 and just teach him a few manners, and it's great for the owners. They're a great bunch of people, so very pleased to get one.
Yeah, very popular win. Well done. Good start to the day.
Cheers. Thanks.